Welcome back to the Kansas City Sports Complex. We're getting ready to hop into the third match of our duel. My name is Jeremy. Matt beside me as well again. We're getting ready to hop into our next match. It's going to be between Thomas Hara and Johnny Stewart.
Yeah, and this one's going to be a lot of fun. Thomas got the bye, and so Johnny's a little warmed up. He played KCAF, beat him in 2 sets, pretty convincingly, played really dominant. It's interesting because KCAF and Thomas are similar as far as like height and build and even positionally, you know? So it'll be fun to kind of see, Thomas having watched KCAF, what his adjustments are. Yeah,
Thomas being the second seed out of the round robin, being able to just sit back, kind of watch Johnny play that first match. I'm excited for this match. Thomas is a great player, individually, in a team environment, has great gun skill. He's going to be really good. And then Johnny as well, similar gun battler, aggressive. Likes to duel, likes to fight. So it's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, it really is. Really looking forward to this one. When I saw this one come up, it was real exciting. So we're gonna hop in.
Yeah, and hop straight into it.
Yeah, here we go.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Players on the box. Johnny staring menacingly down the middle. Thomas gonna take position. Looks like they're both gonna go dominant side to the right. Ooh. Yep, Johnny getting clipped there. Saw spray off his right side. Thomas going to run this one in. Going to score that first point. Let's go.
Yeah, and we're off. Looked like they both kind of mirrored up, even to the outside of those bunkers. We see the replay here. It looks like Thomas just landed his shot.
I think they both got
there. They even both went OT. What a shot.
They just mirrored each other.
Yeah.
And Thomas was
just
able to get one in there. Yeah. Setting up for the next point now. Looks like same breakout. Johnny's still quick off the box, just got Thomas in the loader.
Nice. Good shot.
Let's go.
And he made a slight adjustment there. Instead of going over the top, he went wide to the tape side and caught Thomas, who was over the top.
Right.
So really nice adjustment. Way to kind of like make that little change.
Got his shot on as well. So
yeah.
Great shot. Yeah, Thomas went back over the top. Thomas spraying the inside of the bunker, maybe thinking he was going to come inside. He did adjust to get some balls out there on the outside, but
Johnny just beat
Johnny
him.
was there, yeah.
10 seconds.
He's like, darn.
Pesky loaders, right?
Thomas.
Bad start.
Yeah, I think they're going to call
Yeah.
him. Yeah.
So remember, there's a box painted on the front, and they have to keep both feet inside before that horn sound. You saw him leaning, maybe had the count wrong?
Yeah, had the count wrong, took his step, pushed off the box a little early. Basically just a free point for Johnny there.
Yeah.
Even if Thomas pulled up and shot a shot at him, it wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
But, yep, point going over to Johnny, going up 2-1. Nice casual, walking back and forth.
And these have both been so quick.
Yeah.
Or all 3 points have been so fast.
Yep.
So excited to see if they settle into gunfights here.
Johnny still quick off the box. Thomas maybe hesitating a second just to make sure he doesn't leave early with the time. I think he saw him slip out to the pin there. Streaking across, Johnny picked that up on the move. He's going to go back across, see it, but
Oh, nice.
Johnny getting picked off there as Thomas streaked back across.
Yeah, and great job by Thomas. I mean, super active, and I think he landed that ball on the move.
Right, yeah.
Great shot.
Giving Johnny different looks. Johnny, after his match with KCAF, definitely like sticks to his game, likes the gun battle, but he will also commit to just posting and getting someone to put him away. Yeah, it looks like got him in the side there, so as Thomas was streaking across, maybe Johnny didn't realize he had streaked across.
Yeah, it looks like he lost him.
Yeah. 2-1. Thomas hustling back. Box.
Oh, quick.
Timing was there was maybe get him, but yeah, we see Johnny liking to just post and keep shooting. Thomas trying to find a spot to come out, put some pressure back, get dominance, and get him off holding that lane.
Yeah, and Thomas is so fast with his snaps. Like once he gets a couple balls out there, it's really hard to contain him.
Johnny gonna give him a different look, hopping over to mirror on the same side now. Thomas gonna streak over every corner to corner.
And great shot. Shot him right in the face. Looked like he went OT again, maybe, over the top. And
Johnny was just posted. I think Thomas just got a good snap.
And that's going to be the changeup that Johnny's going to need to do. Thomas has kind of figured out that he's posted, and if he moves, he's going to be in the same spot.
Right.
So you have to see if Johnny finally figures that out and starts giving him a couple different looks. Yeah, just over the top. That's a hard shot.
Yeah.
Thomas isn't a tall guy.
Yeah, that's a shot. Wow. Good shot. Swap sides now. Both players.
There it is.
Yep.
Great job.
Definitely favoring that breakout to the right, but Johnny's showing his quick pulls off the box, able to pull up and get the ace onto Thomas there.
And he almost had one the point before as well.
Right, yeah.
So you see if he starts dialing that in, and that can be a big advantage. You can get those aces. Yeah, it was a second ball.
10 seconds.
Good stuff, good stuff. Player's going to reset. Still favoring the same breakout. Johnny's so quick with it. Oh, Johnny got clipped there. Looks like Thomas did too.
Yeah, I got the
ref
Simo
running in. Yep. Going to be a Simo. Yeah, both players. Oh, that was inside on his pack off the break, and then...
Oh, it actually looks like Johnny shot him first, and then Thomas was able to get OT before the ref got him out.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
he worked the Simo out of it.
Yeah, it's going to be called a Simo. Both players just going to move on. I think Johnny might have gotten away with one there. In terms of just the split-second timing, it can be that close.
Yeah.
Ref checked out Thomas there. Looks like he lost Johnny because he was getting checked.
And
I think he got bounced.
I think, yeah, Johnny shot him off the bounce, off that pin.
Yeah.
And it bounced. I think he found him now. Just hopping over the top of that.
Oh, Johnny didn't see it.
Johnny lost him.
Yeah, dang.
What
so
a
fast.
move.
Yeah, just so fast. Saw that he was low crouch posted on the outside there.
And that's such a great move. I mean, to see him just jumping over the top, trying to find him, and then as soon as he finds him, he just reacts so quickly.
Just bolted to the other side. Johnny looked like he might have sensed it, but at that point, it was too late.
Yeah.
Thomas going to switch it up. Mirror sides with Johnny here. Johnny was maybe shooting the other side, trying to shoot another bounce.
There it is.
There it is, yep.
It almost looked like he got him before. It must come off the bunker, but yeah,
Right.
when he came over the top, great shot. And I actually like Thomas switching up same side. Johnny's landed a couple aces on him.
Yeah.
And so it's really smart by him to go, hey, just kind of eliminate that option from him.
Right. Different looks, mixing it up, keeping it fresh out there. Ref getting checked out, or ref checking out Johnny there.
20 seconds.
I believe the refs were just communicating as we were watching the replay there. It's going to be a no-point dirty hang call.
Wow.
So Thomas gets shot. I don't know what the...
The ref saw something on Johnny and gave him a dirty hang, so a no point.
Yeah. So a no point there. Maybe it was an old hit. Maybe it was an actual shot that just got missed. Not sure, but Thomas getting sneaky again.
Just got lost.
Yep, just got lost. Johnny didn't know he bumped over to the other side, and Thomas going to pick that one up again. Another point going over to Thomas. Yeah, Johnny, no idea.
Yeah, just completely lost.
Bam, right in the face.
10 seconds.
Yeah, you see him shooting, he still thought he was in that bunker, and the worst feeling in the world right there.
Yep. Thomas going to mix up the look again. Go to the same side. Johnny's still quick off the box, though. He's able to apply that pressure and just get the dominance. Thomas floated the other side again, but Johnny was able to see it, get back in. Thomas almost got Johnny in the exact same way there.
Yeah.
2 points in a row.
Exact same move. There it is.
Thomas just got shot there.
Oh, they Simo.
Oh, they both got shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, good job Johnny forcing the Simo. He's kind of a little off balance the way that, he kind of lost Thomas right there. So,
Yeah.
you want to win, but at least he got the force out of it.
Right. I know Thomas streaking down the field there. I feel like Thomas was definitely in a better advantage trying to get Johnny. I think he was in the pin when he got shot.
He was.
Minor delay here. I think there was a technical difficulty being with the Simo call there.
Yeah, just the refs trying to make sure they get it right.
The players don't mind. They're like, let's get this extra break.
Yeah, the sun finally came out. It's not warm, but it's starting to warm up a little bit.
It is perfect paintball weather.
It is
at
perfect
this point.
paintball weather.
For the round robin at the beginning of the day, and then a little bit of the first match. Still a little cloudy, a little dreary out.
Yeah, I had a fog.
Yep, but now it's nice and sunny.
And they're just figuring it out with the scoreboard real quick.
Getting everything
there we
sorted
go.
out. There it goes.
Now we got 20-second going.
Head ref Gavin.
Having fun with Todd, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting down to business up there. Gavin's not having none of it. Player's going to break out.
Oh, what a shot. Same side, and he
Yep.
still landed the ace.
Same side ace coming out for Thomas.
Those are hard to do.
Yep.
That's going to make it 7-3.
Yep.
Man, Johnny started so strong, but Thomas just kind of snuck in.
His
And,
first ball. Yep.
yeah,
Just
great shot.
10 seconds.
Thomas still favoring him. There, we got him again.
Oh, my goodness.
Got him again. Same exact thing.
Wow. Looks like he got maybe bounced, but no, he's
Yep.
clean. Wow.
Thomas pointed to the ref. He's like, "Is there anything on my shoulder?" Nope. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Two
Might have got
same
bounced
side
there.
aces, man. That's impressive.
Point approved for Thomas. We'll check it out again.
Yeah, and
Yep.
Johnny just looked a little slow off the ball. He'd been so quick earlier. It looks like
Right.
he's trying so hard for that ace.
A little bit slower off
Yep.
the box now. Maybe he's getting a little tired.
There he goes.
Yeah, both players making it out alive. He's going to be finding different angles, streaking to the other side. Johnny saw him go across. He's standing tall, just putting the pressure. Thomas coming out.
Oh, nice shot.
Just kind of good timing there for Johnny.
Yeah,
He
it
was
was.
kind of top, left side, right side. Just had it on the side right when Thomas tried to come out and find the angle.
Yeah.
Thomas kind of was slowly running away with that. 8-3. The score kind of went in Thomas's favor pretty quick there. Johnny going to get a point back, making it 8-4. Yep. Oh, you got 2 on him.
Yeah.
So
And that was big. Hopefully that
Yeah.
can swing some momentum for Johnny and he can fight his way back into this thing.
10 seconds.
players going to go corner to corner on the breakout, both favoring their right side. And Thomas is going to get the shot in on Johnny there, yeah. Johnny, I feel like getting caught dueling with Thomas there as opposed to just kind of posting and holding the dominance like he likes to do.
Right. And they say point approved, which is going to make it set point for Thomas here. Coming out of this. Oh,
Yeah, right over the top.
the top. Yeah, great shot.
10 seconds.
Already match point for or set point for Thomas. See if he's able to close this one out. That looked pretty good off the box for Thomas. Timing was there. He maybe could have got an ace, going to streak across, and up. Johnny's going to match him going over. I think Johnny. Yeah.
And he just ran into it to paint. Yeah.
Johnny maybe trying to get a little too antsy there. Thomas was, I feel like he saw it. He predicted
Yeah,
that.
he rolled off.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead
Yeah.
of streaking across, maybe setting up on the outside. He was just peeking the inside and caught Johnny trying to match him on the move across.
And a roll off is when a paintball player,
He's already shooting,
yeah, he's shooting a gap and he just sees him go through it and the paint's already in the air. Really good job. Yeah, that's going to be it for the first set. So Thomas coming in strong, won that one. I think it was 10-3, I believe was the final.
10-4.
10-4, sorry. 10-4. So they're going to reset. John's going to be down on the sideline for interviews, and they'll reset, and then they'll come back and see if Johnny can even it up.
Yep.
Congratulations on winning the first game. How do you feel after?
I feel good. I mean, Johnny's definitely a player that I gotta respect. You know, he's got a real stable gun. He's a gun dominance player. So I noticed once I switched sides, he kind of was acing me. He was doing better. So I switched up my game plan, went same side, and kind of threw him off his game. It seems. So I'm happy with that win.
Yep. Once you eliminated the ace, and then you would switch back and catch him looking down the wire. You were able to get him a couple.
I will say one thing I picked up on is he caught me off that bounce off that pin a couple times. One time, like 2 solid bounces off that pin. So I knew he wanted to keep doing that. But that means his gun is over here a long time. So I knew if I just come over here, he's going to be shooting the pin. I switched sides, and then I caught him sleeping a couple times. And I think I converted one of those to a kill. So.
Yep. Way to adapt and get the win there.
Thank you, John.
Here with Johnny after that tough loss. Score was 4-10. How do you feel?
You know, Thomas is he's just so fast. He makes, you know, fast people look not fast. And, you know, I just couldn't keep up with it. You know, I kept losing him. And, you know, he just, I think he shoot hot, to be honest.
Yeah, look at that right there.
I got a little kiss on my cheek. Yeah, get a close-up on that. That ain't acne. But he gave me a good first run. I wasn't able to pull up off the break as fast as I was wanting to, but we'll see how the second game goes. Thank you.
Sweet. Good luck.
Alrighty, rolling it back into the second set of this match. A very great conversations there from the players.
Yeah,
John
really
and,
great conversations.
Thomas picking up, a lot of strategy, a lot of noticing what Johnny was doing and making adjustments, and able to really kind of run away with that first set. Johnny expressing a little bit of his struggles and,
Yeah.
and as well as a little bit of pain.
Little bit of pain.
Thomas giving him a good one there on the chin.
Yeah. I really liked how Thomas broke that down and recognized the bounce shot and going heads up with him to avoid the ace, and just a smart paintball player.
Yeah, as Johnny said, he's super quick, but Thomas applying a lot of technicality.
What did he
as well.
say? He makes fast people slow or something
Yes,
like that?
yes.
Yeah. Thomas is very fast.
Both players for this first point here are going to be breaking out, but it's going to be Johnny.
Nice.
Both they kind of gun battling there, not necessarily posting as much and kind of get dominance. Able to get a shot in on Thomas.
And maybe that's a changeup we'll see, him moving his head a little bit more, trying to make him a little less predictable this one.
Right. Johnny as well expressing how Thomas being so quick is off the box as well. I know Thomas had a couple hiccups here or there, mistimed once, 1 point and everything where he came off a little bit early, but ultimately just being overall a little bit quicker, Johnny's not able to commit to a quick gun off the break because Thomas is able to give it right back to him.
Right.
But Johnny's going to take that first one. Both players going to go for the cross. Johnny going to streak all the way over to the pin and down the field and gets clipped as it goes up
I think
to
they
that
simoed.
cake. Yep.
Yeah, good trade.
Just like good shots on the move for Johnny as he was moving up. Thomas able to pick that up. And they are going to get the simo.
20 seconds.
And that move to the pin is a little bit easier against some of the shorter players because they can't play over the top as easily. So you kind of have that movement to the pin. I really like Johnny taking advantage of that there.
Yep. Player's going to reset. And Thomas starting out this match just like he did in the first one, playing opposite sides. He was talking about the adjustment he made in the first set about switching to play same side.
Yeah.
And how that worked in his favor. Maybe starting this one out, playing the opposite sides there. Johnny, I feel like he's stuck in the pin a little bit. Thomas going to streak out into a little bit of a dead spot behind the temple next to the pin.
Oh, and he lands a shot on him.
Yep, he's going to get the shot in onto Johnny there.
Yeah, and I think that was all created by the movement of Thomas, just being so willing to... He's so twitchy, right?
Right.
And he bounces back and forth between bunkers. It makes it really hard to keep track of him.
Yeah, you see Johnny
Yeah, shot him right there on the
made
inside
a
of his
correction. He was shooting shooting a lane or the side of a bunker somewhere, and then he tried to correct real quick when he saw Thomas pop out, but Thomas able to get the snap in on him and eliminate him. Ooh, Johnny was shooting a bounce right there, and Thomas ran away from it. I think Johnny realizes he's not on that side of the field. He doesn't know where he is, but he knows he's not where he last saw him. There he goes. He finds him. And then,
yeah, I don't think he's found him yet. I think he has an idea. He's in, there he is. There he saw him.
yeah, probably saw the top of his loader a little bit. Peek around the side. There's the stream. So he's definitely going to be letting him know.
Oh, and he comes over the top and lands it.
Barely got it.
Oh, they
Thomas.
simoed.
Oh, wow, okay. I saw the shot onto Thomas there.
Yeah.
I didn't see Johnny get clipped, but paintball game of angles right there. Just barely. Let's see. Oh,
at
wow.
the same time?
Same time.
That's a real simo right
Same,
there.
yeah, the same spot, too.
Yeah.
Just that top part of the loader. Saw it spray off. Thomas definitely looked a little frustrated that he got hit, but then he realized it was a simo. Maybe it was okay.
Did he get shot or did he go early?
I think he went early.
Okay. Yeah, it looked like he was getting called almost before Paint got down there.
Right, yeah. I think the ref there
Finally caught up with him.
keeping tabs on the quick gun off the break,
20 seconds.
yelling player as opposed to hit, signifying that he might have left early.
Yeah.
And, maybe it was because Johnny mixed it up there. He set up to go to his right, but was actually
Slid all the way across.
slid all the way across, yeah. Johnny going to streak all the way out to the pin again. Thomas going to hang out back there in the temple. Thomas going to pick him up, moving across. Johnny almost got clipped on the outside there. Oh, Thomas getting picked up.
Yeah, nice shot by Johnny.
Yeah, so Johnny getting the snap on the inside. Thomas switching back to his left hand
Yep.
to the inside as well. I think he just came probably right out into Johnny already there, had a ball in the air.
And something we saw on that last point was Johnny, when he went over to the sideline, he actually stepped out of bounds. But in this format, you can do that. As long as you keep 1 foot in bounds, you can step over the line. So he can take advantage and get a little bit wider by doing that. And he was just inside waiting for Thomas and just shot him on his first look.
Yep. Good shots by Johnny there. I believe that brings it back to 2-2. Yep. So it's only 2-2, but I feel like we played quite a few points, had a couple simos. Johnny,
nice shot. He just stood there on the box.
Right.
It didn't feel like he got behind his prop.
No, he. I feel like he definitely was committing to just trying to pull up and get a quick ace, but it's going to be Thomas that ultimately gets the. I'm going to call that an ace.
Yeah,
for sure.
Call that an ace.
I don't know if Johnny. Maybe he was tired and he just wasn't reset fully with that 20 seconds in between the 2 points there. Players are going to switch sides now. And Thomas, now that he's on the other side.
Oh, it looks like Thomas was on the line, maybe?
Right.
Yeah.
Gavin, head ref from up top there.
Yeah.
Giving his 2 cents. Thomas looking like, shrugged, whatever.
So that box is painted down, and they can't be touching the white line.
Right. They have to be inside of the white line.
Right, and players are going to get as close as they can to try to avoid the shot of the other guys. So every once in a while, if they're not paying attention, they can be right on. It looks like that's what happened in this case.
Yep, so Thomas going to get eliminated right off the start there. Player's going to reset. Johnny going to tie this one back up 3-3. And then Thomas, now that he's down on this side of the field, going to be going same side as Johnny.
Yeah, and immediately shot that bounce shot, which forces Thomas's back to the inside.
Johnny getting a little more creative. He is, say, snapping a little bit more, shooting the bounce off that pin.
Yeah, see Thomas just... Oh, and he shot him on the hop. Wow. I don't know if he timed him up jumping and just landed a shot.
This is unfortunate paintball timing for Thomas there.
If he's clean, though, I think he's actually going to take the lead. Which I don't know if that's happened yet against Thomas. So this could be really big for Johnny.
So I think this, Thomas going down 4-3. I don't think he went down, or he was behind technically in the first set.
No, he was. I think it was tied a couple.
Wow,
times.
look at that shot!
Right on the jump.
Yep. All right, players reset. Gonna go same side again. Johnny gonna be posting. Standing tall on the outside, but shooting the inside. Thomas streaking across, though. Looks like he got a shot in Johnny. I think Johnny was trying to move forward. I don't think he was actually in his bunker when he died there.
Yeah, because I actually liked him in the pin there. We could stand over the top and...
Right.
Yeah, Thomas snuck one in on him.
We'll see what happens here, because it didn't look like Thomas's gun... Or it was up. Oh, yeah, it was just actually kind of lazy walking to the pin there as Thomas streaked across. So... Thomas kind of like dove into that temple there, or kind of like ducked in it real quick, seeing Johnny standing OT shooting, but Thomas was actually able to get the shot on. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, and he lost him again.
Yep, Johnny lost him.
And he punishes him for it.
That looks like Johnny's getting a little fatigued.
Yeah. Definitely got a little blinded there, right?
Yeah.
Tunnel vision, we call it.
Just posted on the outside, shooting OT. I had no clue that Thomas had streaked back to the other side of the field.
And he knows it. Yeah, that's so frustrating. Worked so hard to get the lead, and I think now he's going to be down by 1. Yeah, down by 1. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny setting his ways. OT kind of on the outside, shooting the inside.
Yeah, and he's been doing that all throughout the day. He likes to stand tall, and then he's using the top of that Dorito.
Right.
And just kind of shooting on both sides of it and dropping it on that inside.
Yep, just the very top of it.
Yep.
With how it's kind of positioned, just makes it kind of hard to see if you're on the inside at the player on the outside. Yeah, just clipped him right in the mask there.
And I think it was blind the way Thomas came out into that. Yeah.
10 seconds.
Alrighty, players are going to swap sides again. Thomas, now that he's back on this side of the field, is favoring going to his right again. Johnny going to streak. Thomas picked him up, though. I think Thomas did get shot.
I'm not bullshit.
He was pointing at Johnny, thinking that he got a ball in there, but refs didn't see anything. Johnny's going to get checked out. He's going to get called clean.
And he takes the lead back.
Yeah. Back and forth. Good match here for the second set.
Great move. That was one of the first times we've seen Johnny really be aggressive against Thomas.
I think it was the first time,
Yeah.
where he streaked down the field. Thomas lost him for a second and then picked him back up there at the last second.
We've seen Thomas do it to him a couple times. So it was nice for him to kind of get that back. Maybe at least slow down Thomas a little bit.
Yep, Johnny giving a different look there, setting up and then streaking back.
Oh, great snapshot.
Yep. Thomas is going to get him, though.
Yeah. Great snap by Thomas. Just went low. Sean looked like with his first ball.
Point approved for Thomas there. Just, yep, on the bottom of the I think he took one on the loader as well.
Yeah, I think
or somewhere up in the gun.
It's such a great shot.
Oh, yeah, bottom of the loader as well. So Thomas knew that he just snapped out, shot it, and went back in and sat there. Those shots were on. Players resetting. Ooh.
Oh,
Johnny coming on the outside there.
He
Thomas
did.
Maybe anticipating that, just kind of playing the guessing game about where he's going to peek out of that bunker.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it. Thomas raced up there and went over the top so he could win, and then just immediately put paint to the outside of that bunker. I think he just, like you just said, read his mail.
Thomas going to retake the lead after that, going up 7-6 now. Oh, I feel like that was just a good reaction by Thomas.
Shot.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't even see where.
I'm not sure I just like that Johnny applied pressure there.
Yeah.
Right?
He's
He
getting
didn't
aggressive.
stand in that bunker. He worked his way forward. He was still standing tall, but
Yeah.
he was moving forward, not letting Thomas breathe.
Yeah, I don't even see where Thomas got a shot right there. But it had to have been on the inside, kind of just a sliver of an angle that we couldn't see necessarily from the camera there. We'll see it on this side, though. Oh, yeah, just on the
right
inside.
On his loader.
Tying it back up, 7-7. Thomas checking himself. Looks like he might have got bounced there. Johnny, same type of movement for this one as he did in the previous set. Going to go even farther, and he is going to pick up Thomas.
Yeah.
Thomas maybe not anticipating that Johnny had pushed farther, even past that second temple on that side of the field.
Well, and Thomas saw him shoot that bounce shot. It looked like off that Dorito for a second.
Right.
And Thomas had to take a step back, and then as soon as he came off that pressure, Thomas released up and was able to shoot him when Thomas tried to get out wide on him.
Yeah. Johnny taking the lead back again, 8-7.
Yeah, and again, it's on that inside. And catches him right there when he releases to the pin.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
There you go. The tech booth, I'll call it. Sleeping on their post, giving these players an extra breather. At this point,
Their seat's not as good as ours.
I know. At this point, maybe that's going to benefit both players. Johnny was looking maybe a little tired at the beginning of this match. Thomas kind of letting him hang around, though, and maybe showing a little bit.
Oh, and he got the ace, same side.
Yep, same side ace
Wow.
for Thomas there.
That's the third. I think that's the third one he's gotten, same side
Yep. I
ace.
think it's the first one of this set, but third one total.
Yeah.
As they switch sides there, though, you see Thomas is now favoring going to the same side again. I don't know if he
Right.
thinks maybe something's a little different on this side of the field as opposed to the other side.
Well, and Johnny actually beat him off the box.
Right,
By
yeah.
quite a bit. And he's just a little slow getting out.
Yeah. Back tied up, 8-8. Johnny's shooting that bounce. Thomas immediately releases away from it, goes over to that second temple. Johnny's out to the pin.
Yeah, and Johnny picked him up, which was great because a couple times he's been lost when he made that move.
Don't like that spot.
No.
Did not like that spot where Johnny stopped.
I think they end up with a Simo.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny ended up out of bounds, and Thomas got shot on the loader.
Yeah, so either way.
I'm not sure if Thomas actually landed a ball or not, but the score is going to stay as it is.
Yeah.
Let's see if something comes off.
20 seconds.
I can't tell.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Johnny probably did get shot. Thomas definitely got shot. But,
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, we're going to call this Simo.
10 seconds.
Tied up at 8.
Johnny's slowing it down a little bit, not pumping the bounce. Ooh, he might almost had that shot. That was his shot that he likes to post on too.
Oh, good move.
Thomas going to see him going out to that pin as he checked the outside. Oh, crafty angle from
great
Thomas.
move.
Barely missed. He's going to start streaking. Nothing yet. Players dancing around each other.
Oh, and he lands it.
And he lives, yeah.
Wow. Great move.
Yeah, great movement from Thomas there. And positioning, just hiding behind the bunkers, seeing the timing of where Johnny's coming around the pin, where he's deciding to float in the open, and just playing the angles correctly.
And that little float he did there where he came off the back of that bunker and kind of put him away to open up that move was really, really crafty.
10 seconds.
Good on Johnny, though, to kind of maybe sense it and jump in and checking over
Didn't
the top.
lose him.
Right. Match point for Thomas, though, 9-8. Just like that. It could be all said and done. And weird off the box
And they
from
get a
Johnny. Floating in the middle there way too long, if you ask me.
Yeah, that was brave. We'll call it brave.
Yeah, he's lucky Thomas just didn't put one on him.
20 seconds.
It looked like he could have. That first ball that maybe went that way. I don't think Thomas realized that's what Johnny was necessarily doing.
Right.
Because he comes out and sees him there.
And he's really lucky he got a ball on Thomas, or that could have been it for him.
Nonetheless, Simo still match point for Thomas. Johnny getting aggressive.
Oh, I love it. Great move.
Yeah. And Thomas is going to get eliminated there. Johnny's streaking down. Thomas not necessarily sensing the pressure of him coming down the field. I think Johnny's going to tie this one up.
Yeah, I love seeing that move by Johnny. You know,
Right.
Not afraid of the moment. Knows that if he loses one more point, that it's over. Willing to push into the gun and make a great move right
Trying
there.
to make stuff happen. He
Yeah,
definitely
I love
is
that.
changing up his play style a little bit towards the end of this second set here.
I completely caught him unaware.
Thomas getting clipped there in the back, and I believe we could see that he turned and did get one shot off. Don't think it would have been a good outcome had he had got that there. Johnny.
Looks like he just got bounced off
Yes,
the chest.
absolutely he did. You see the
Yeah.
jersey kind of get, swayed from a paintball getting caught in it.
Oh, and then he just drifted too far back.
Yeah. I feel like Johnny saw Thomas down there, and he still tried to lean.
Yeah.
And I feel like
He's gotta
just because
switch
how he
hands
was
there.
leaning, Thomas saw him coming.
Right. And he knows that. He needs to switch hands there
Right.
and actually put a good shot on Thomas when he's posted like that.
Right.
That's one he'll be frustrated about.
20 seconds.
Yeah, he sees him right there, does the lean back.
Yeah,
It just
Thomas
gives him
saw
too
his,
much of
his
that
shoulder coming. Yeah. So Thomas is up 10-9. It is win by 2 though.
It is win by 2.
So even though Thomas gets that 10th point, he has to win by 2. So he's back on match point now. Johnny really good off the box there, nice and quick. Thomas getting aggressive, moving around.
Looks like he bounced him.
Yeah, he might have got bounced. Streaking down the field.
Oh.
And I think
yeah.
just too fast. Johnny
Yeah.
lost him.
Yeah, he checked that bounce, and by the time he kind of came back into engaging, Thomas was so deep on his side, I think he just put him in a bind.
Yep.
Wow,
And,
great job.
Yeah, that's going to be Thomas closing that one out there. Check out this replay. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Johnny
he was
moved his
lost.
gun back towards the middle of the field. Didn't realize he was already so far down the field after.
Yeah.
And maybe Thomas, he did see that bounce, and Johnny maybe
Right.
do a motion to go look at it. So that's what opened up the opportunity for him to go check it out. Thomas closing that one out. Just going to be the second set there. And he's going to be moving on to the finals with that win.
Yeah. He's gonna move on to the finals. He'll be either playing Joe or Randall, which is our next set coming up.
Right.
But before then, we have John, who's gonna go down to the sidelines and get us some interviews.
Oh yeah.
Thomas, you just beat the chrono allegations. How do you feel coming off that tight win there?
It feels good. I mean, like I said last match, like Johnny's somebody I really respect on and off the field. Like he's got a scary shot. He's got a little height on me, so he was catching me on some blind shots that I had to work with. But yeah, I'm happy about that one. He's a tough opponent. So.
Yep. Good job on that match.
Thank you, Johnny.
Excited to see you in the finals. Johnny, off a tough loss there. That match was a grinder, back and forth, lots of simos. How do you feel?
I feel I tried my hardest, but just didn't come out on top. I have more discipline. Gotta be better about that. But Thomas, he's a fast dude. You guys saw multiple times he took that cut on the far side and just freaking murdered me. But he took that. He didn't. It wasn't given.
Yep, he definitely had to earn that. Good job on your performance today. I'm excited to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Alrighty, and that's going to wrap up the first match of the semifinals between Thomas Hara and Johnny Stewart. Thomas is going to be able to pull that one away. He's going to be moved on to the finals. Definitely a tougher second set there of that match for Thomas. A lot closer on the scoreline, 11-9, going into extra points. Got to win by 2, composed to the first set, which was 10-4. And we also saw a lot of adjustments out of Johnny as well for that second set that I think definitely helped him keep it a little bit closer.
Yeah, and I know the first set was 10-4, but it felt closer than that how it played.
Yeah.
But like you said, it was really neat to see Johnny make those adjustments. The hard thing is Thomas is good. He's a very good paintball player. He was moving Johnny off his spot, and then as soon as Johnny would move off his spot, Thomas would get lost.
Yeah, Thomas very technical in kind of recognizing opportunities on the field when he gets Johnny off something he was posted on, or if he feels like he bounces Johnny that split second where he checks himself. He immediately launches to give himself an opportunity. And we saw towards the end of that second set there were multiple times where Johnny just lost where Thomas was.
Right. And if you take those away, maybe he catches half of those, that could be a different result. That's how close it was.
Right.
There's also what was really impressive with me was the same side aces, right? When
Yeah.
they're lined up going the same way, I think 2 or 3 times just in that set, Thomas landed a ball on Johnny, and that's hard to do.
Yeah, the different looks that Thomas was getting, I feel like when he was on one side of the field, he was going to his right, and then when he switched to the other side of the field, he was choosing to go to the same side as Johnny. Mixing up the looks there definitely could have added a little bit to the variability where Johnny was losing him, because it was on that side of the field when Thomas was starting same side that Johnny lost him a lot.
Yeah, it seemed like every time. Really, I mean, just an incredible match. The next one's going to be hard to follow that. We got Randall and Joe coming up next. It's going to be our other semifinal.
Right.
That'll be coming out here pretty quick. And yeah, we're looking forward to that. We hope you guys are enjoying this.
Right.
And thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys back real soon.